Welcome back to another video, guys. As always, it's your boy Wraith Hoops. Make sure to like and subscribe to this one, turn on those notifications, and make sure to comment and let me know what you think of his antics as of late. As fate would have it, with me recording this video the day that I am, more James Harden drama has dropped for me to unpack. I just happened to be scrolling on my Bleacher Report page and caught wind of the news. Now, he has actually been fined $100,000 by the league. The official press release reads as such. August 22nd, 2023, the NBA announced today that Philadelphia 76ers guard James Harden has been fined $100,000 by the NBA for public comments on August 14th and 17th, indicating that he would not perform the services called for under his player contract unless traded to another team. The league's investigation, which included an interview with Harden, confirmed that these comments referenced Harden's belief that the Sixers would not accommodate his request to be traded. That's very, very interesting. It's a little bit surprising to see that the league would step in that way, but to a certain extent, James Harden kind of forced their hand, I would say, because previous to now, it was a thing of, we saw Dame get a warning where they were like, hey, you're doing too much over there, talking about how you want to go specifically to the Heat. You don't want to play for anybody else but the Heat. And the whole little merry-go-round that they had going on with his agent, which is why the trade honestly just hasn't happened yet. But I believe that eventually he will end up with that team, or regardless, I think whatever team he does get traded to, as long as it's a reasonable situation, he's going to play, because Dame's been known to just not be a problem across the entirety of his career. He's been with the Trailblazers this entire time, so there hasn't been a lot to look up to. But with that being said, the NBA Players Association actually said that they're going to file a grievance over it. Now, their official statement comes as such. On August 22nd, 2023, the National Basketball Players Association issued the following statement regarding today the NBA's recent discipline of James Harden. We respectfully disagree with the league's decision to discipline James Harden for recent comments he made, which we believe do not violate the rule against public trade demands. We intend to file a grievance and have the matter heard by our arbitrator. Now, that's very interesting, because I felt like, for one, it wasn't likely that he would be fined, even though it does make sense that he did, admittedly. But if it does stand, then that's a pretty significant fine, because $100,000 isn't just something that happens when players get ejected, or if they get caught throwing mouthpieces, or if they say, something just slightly out of line in the media that gets deemed unnecessary or uncalled for. But in this situation, the way that he directly criticized a general manager and, as the press release said, claiming that he just refuses to play for them, at the same time, could make sense. I do understand where the league is coming from when they make that decision. Now, I don't know if the grievance will have much of an effect. It's interesting that they said that it doesn't violate the specific area. Now, it might violate multiple areas, but if they are correct in the challenging of the specific one that they are saying that he violated, then we could see a very interesting case play out. But ultimately, if the league completed its investigation that included, as it said, an interview with Harden specifically, one-on-one on his own, I think that it's likely that this case is going to stand. It would be nice to see James Harden playing basketball again instead of talking about basketball. With that being said, good morning, good evening, good night. No matter where you are on the globe watching, thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on those post notification bells, join the Patreon. I do have that now, and I would like to pump out some more content via that way. And comment what you think they should do with James Harden, for one, and how you feel as far as the player empowerment era of the league and James Harden's antics during it. With that being said, peace.